West Virginia. My name is Cheryl and this is my channel, Tranquil Stitches. Today is Monday, September 17th, 2018, and this is my FlossTube episode number 24. Welcome to all my new subscribers. So happy to have you here, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for coming back and spending some time with me. I really appreciate every one of you. Chester says hey. He's feeling a little better this week. He's kind of coming out of his Burt Reynolds fog, and he realizes that fall starts this week, and he's extremely excited about Halloween approaching. He says for some reason he feels more comfortable at Halloween. I can't imagine why, but he's pretty happy. He's actually holding a chart. He wants to have a giveaway this week, so he's excited about that. So we'll do that in a little while. Today, September 17th, would have been my dad's 71st birthday. So I'm kind of missing my daddy today. I miss him every day, my mama, but you know, it's hard on their birthdays and holidays and special days, you know. But he would have been 71 today. September 17th, he would have been 71. I just realized that. The numbers are transposed. And my niece is actually getting married this evening. So she wanted to get married on Dad's birthday. She was pretty close to Dad, and so she set the date, and she's going to do it this evening. So I'm anxious to go to her wedding. Hubby shared his bug with me last week. I was down for the count for a couple days. Not fun. So pretty aggravated with him over that, but he took good care of me. He's you know, as bad as he is as a patient, he's a good nurse. He took good care of me. So feel much better now. And I got the results of my sleep study. I do have apnea, and they're going to get me a CPAP. So I'm excited about that, actually. I'm excited to see what it feels like to have a good night's rest. I'm looking at my notes, I'm sorry. Also, I wanted to clarify something that I said last week that I realized might have been taken wrong by some of you. When I said that I was looking for the stereotypical Harry Potter fan, what I mean by that is that I think of Harry Potter fans as being intelligent looking and look like they read books and look like they've you know, that's what I meant by a stereotype. I'm not going to find somebody in a pair of go-go shorts with cowboy boots and a halter top on and think they're a Harry Potter fan. I mean, now that they may very well be, but that's not who I'm going to seek out if I'm going to ask questions about Harry Potter. So I just wanted to clarify that you know, not that there's anything wrong with, well, yeah, there is, but I digress. I just wanted to clarify that. Am I getting myself into more trouble? I probably should just hush. But anyway, that's what I meant. So, holiday grand plan. I am moving to my planner videos. So if you are participating or if you're interested in holiday grand plan, check out my planner videos for that. So I've got a lot to show you, a lot to share with you this week, so we're going to get started. And I've got something very, very special planned for a little bit later. So, okay, favorite finds. I haven't done that in a while, but this week I came across a couple things that I wanted to share that I'm extremely excited about. My sister called me and she said, do you have any interest in these? Let me show you what she found. Look at those beauties. I said, yeah, I do. Aren't they swell? Look at there. Now, I don't know if they're two old toys. Now, my husband seems to think they may have been used as keys for old antique furniture. He said that some of the, like, hutches had, you know, the glass doors, and they had these little keys to, you know, open, to hold, you know, lock the doors in those. So I'm not sure if that's what they are, but I love the look of them. I absolutely love them. They're so, this one's kind of rusty. It's a little rusted out, but I mean, that's what makes it. I adore these. So scored those this week. Okay, let's move on to whips. I'm gonna try to do this as quickly as possible, but I've got some whips to show you that I worked on. Like I said, I was down for a couple days, so, but I did get some stitching done. I worked on my Mount Vernon Christmas from Plum Street. Like I said, I borrowed this from Amy, so I am really excited to get that chart back to her. So here is my progress on Mount Vernon. Now last week I just had the snowman and little part of the roof done, and that one chimney. I got the center of the roof all the way across the rest of the way, and put the dormers in, and then the smoke from the other chimney, and did the flag. So I'm really excited about how this one's turning out. I adore it. Can't wait to finish that. So that's that one. I worked on Wishing Thee Plenty some more by Homespun Elegance. Love this one as well. Of course, I love everything I stitch, or I wouldn't stitch it, right? So here's where I am on this one. I got some stars and a moon put in, and the tree. I just have to put the little what's-its on the tree. Pretty soon I'll be able to start the border on that one. So I'm excited about that. What else I got? Oh. On the 12th, we started our stitch along, and for Teresa Cogut's Halloween March, and I did a stitch with me video, and I actually started mine. So here's the chart. So many people are posting progress pictures, and they are just looking fabulous. Fabulous. I changed my mind on my fabric choice, and I'm doing it on this mystery piece of gray blue stuff, and I'm still using the flosses that I showed in my floss toss, but there's as far as I got. I got that little fella. I started with the cat because he's my favorite. There's his cute little face and his little pumpkin hat. So I love that. I love this linen. You know, if you're stitching on a fabric that you love, it just makes the project go. It makes it just so much more enjoyable. And I also worked some more on this one. Love it. And like I said, I am loving every single stitch. I am. I love Hawk Run. Okay. If I can get this straight. There's where I am so far. I'm going to be like Victoria and go, she did that in one of her videos, and I thought I was going to die. I thought I was literally going to die. So funny. But here is my progress. Now, this week I put in the horse and the dude. It's not really a cowboy. I think he's just a dude on a horse. It's not really got a cowboy hat. I put these two buildings in, got street, and then City Hall. I still have to put the roof on City Hall. For City Hall, I used Weeks Cayenne. That's one of the three fancy flosses I bought for this chart. This green, and then the brown in the hawk is a fancy floss, and then this red. So I just wanted a little bit here and there, but making progress on that monster, and I love it. Okay, now speaking of Hawk Run, our Hawk Run Hollow Stitch Along starts October 1st, and I'm sure everyone's heard of it by now. If you haven't, we are starting, you can choose any of the 10 Hawk Run Hollow charts, and we are starting on October 1st. And I am stitching Village. And I have Village already in my beautiful Victoria project bag that she made me for my birthday with personalized. And I have my Hawk Run Hollow Village needle minder from Flying Frog Stitchery that Laura made. And inside, oops, cat hair. Inside, I have my chart. Let me show you this a little closer. I'm doing Village. Village was the second one. I've already done Houses. That was the first one, and Village was the second one. So that's the one I'm stitching. I love it. And being the procrastinator that I am, I just got my fabric for it. I got online and I was looking around at some fabrics and you know, pricing some fabric, and you know, I'm frugal. I like to find a good deal. And Salty Yarns had a piece that I thought, you know, would be the right size. I'm using Vintage Country Mocha, which is my go-to fabric. It's a Belfast, and it's beautiful. And that's what I stitched Houses on. That's what I'm stitching Village on. I mean Map. And it's what I'm stitching Village on. So, I don't know, you can see the modeling in it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's one of my favorite fabrics. So, I got another piece of that for my Village. It's a big one. And they cut it for me. They cut it for me. Sweet lady on the phone, very, very helpful. She got her fabric calculator out and said, well, here's the size you need, and I'll get you the invoice and get it right to you. And she did. She did. She mailed it out that day, and I got it in like 2 days. So I am all set. I haven't pulled the DMC yet, but I'll probably just pull the colors I need for the first block, because I'm not about pulling them all at once, because if I need it for another project, I can't ever find it. So I go through that with Fancy Floss as well. But I am all set for October 1st. October 1st is a Monday, and I'll be doing a FlossTube. I was going to do a Stitch With Me to start that stitch along too, but that's not really going to work out, because I don't really want to upload 2 videos in one day. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But good to go. That was also a part of my retail therapy. Now, speaking of sales, got the Halloween March, I got the Hawk Run, and I'm sucked into another one. 3 is it, though. 3 is it. Famous last words, as my BFF Diana says, but 3 is it. No more sales. But I saw that Steph, Just Keep Stitching, and Shell from Seashell Stitches are hosting this puppy. And I already had it in my stash. So it had to happen. It's Away We Ride by Blackbird Designs. Oh my gosh, y'all. So pretty. So I've already kitted it up. Starts the 23rd, which is next Sunday. The hashtag is hashtag BBD Away We Ride 2018 Sal. Blackbird Design Away We Ride 2018 Sal. And I'll put the link here, push the hashtag here and below. So use that Sal and go ahead and, if you're joining us, I'd love to. There's several people that said, I've got that. And I'm like, you need to jump on in. Jump on in. What's another Sal, right? But I'm going to use this 32 count to bloom. that I had in my stash, and I've already did my own conversion, of course, with some carries, and I've got some gassed, and I've got some shaker threads, and then I'm using some of the Call for DMC, a couple of those. So there's my colors. Look at those. Oh, too much eye candy. Way too much. Look at that. So, I'm ready for that. I'm gonna do it. Why not? I have one more chart that other than this one, that I'm starting this year, and that's it. And Diana said famous last words, and but no, I've got to stick to that, because I got Mania starts I need to finish so that I can participate next year. So I've got that in my football bag right now, because I haven't made myself I want to make myself a good bag for that one. Away we ride, stitch along. So Halloween March stitch along, Halloween March SAL, hashtag Halloween March SAL, and then we have hashtag HRH SAL 2018 for Hawk Run Hollow, and then we have hashtag BBD Away We Ride 2018 SAL for that one. So feel free to join in 1, 2, or all 3. Okay, now week before last I was in search of a few things, and I like to say that I found everything I was looking for. And I also want to say that this community is amazing. Amazing. So I got a package from Johnny, and she sent me this little card. Look at that. She's going to Cindy's retreat, and I'll get to see her. So she sent me this little card, and she sent me this. We bartered for it. This is the Redbird sampler that goes with the Blackbird sampler that I got at the Village Sampler when I went. So she had this, and she's already stitched it, and so she passed it on to me. And I'm also doing an additional barter with her for, she sent me some other things, so we're bartering along. And I found Earth Gatherer, the chart from Shepherd's Bush. Anita had that, and I bartered with her for that. Thank you, Anita. I said thank you, Johnny, didn't I? Thank you, Anita. And I also borrowed another one that I was looking for. Steph from Just Keep Stitching, she messaged me and she said, I have this. And she said, I'm not going to stitch it for a while, so you are welcome to borrow it. So she sent it to me, and I'm going to make a working copy, and I'm going to take good care of this, and I'm going to send it back to her as soon as I'm done. This is the other chart that I will be starting this year, and then that's it. Done. Done. So thank you, Steph. Thank you so much for sending me that. This came opened. It came opened at the post office. Wide open. But thankfully it's safe. So, and I was also, if you'll recall, looking for some Zelda fabric. Now, Laurie W. Sweet, sweet lady. I get a package in the mail, and it was like stuffed. And I was like, what in the world is she sending me? this sweet, sweet lady. She sent me Zelda fabric. Oh my gosh, y'all. I was like, there's this one. I love this one. This is stained glass. This is Wind Waker. Oh, so pretty. And pretty colors. And then she also sent me a yard of this one. Actually, that feels like it's a little more than a yard. I was like verklempt. Lori, like, girl. So excited. I'm going to make my daughter and I both bags from all of those different fabrics. I've got some more to show you in a few minutes. But thank you, Lori. Sweet. Okay, flip. I also had a barter with Shirley that I'm working on. And you remember Shirley? Shirley sent me that wonderful package that everything was wrapped in different colored tissue paper, and it was so beautiful. It was like Christmas morning opening. Do you remember that? Well, Shirley's not feeling too good, y'all. So y'all pray for her or send her good vibes. She's having a pretty rough time. So send her some prayers, okay? I mean, she's okay. She's just having a rough time right now. Okay, and I also found, now, Heather, Link is my homeboy, Heather's my homegirl. She reached out to me as well, and she said, my friend has some Zelda fabric. She said, let me see if she wants to sell any of it. Please do. And this was before I got Lori's fabric. So I had made arrangements with Heather's friend Laura, to purchase some of her fabric. So I got this from her. I got another yard of this, which I didn't know about Laurie's fabric when I made this order. So I've got plenty of that. And I also got these two, which these two are different. Is that upside down? Yes. I got that. And I also got this pretty purple. This is Majora's Mask. So, y'all, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different Zelda fabrics. I don't know how many there are, but I've got 6 different Zelda fabrics now. Thanks to Lori, Laura, and Heather, and Wendy. Wendy got it all started. So I am super duper excited. And I thought after I make our bags from this, I may do a few, practice and do a few little, maybe a lap quilt. You know, just blocks and stitch them together. I think I might do that. I'm excited. Y'all just don't know. I know you don't understand, but I'm excited. Okay, moving on. Let's see. I also got a box in the mail from Bath and Body Works. Had no clue, and my husband brought in the box and he said, were you expecting anything from Bath and Body? And it came the same day that I got Johnny's box. And I said, no, I hadn't ordered anything. And he said, well, it looks like it's officially from Bath and Body. And I said, but I haven't ordered anything. So I opened that box, and inside is this. Y'all, it's a three wick candle. Sweet cinnamon pumpkin. Y'all just don't understand. I could physically crawl in this jar. I could physically crawl in this jar. It smells so good. Honest to goodness. And y'all see, I have not burned it because I have to show it first, but it's been hard. I have sniffed this candle all week long. I walk by it and just open it and sniff it. This is my first Bath and Body candle. So anyway, that wonderful, wonderful gift was from Frankie. Frankie, my friend Frankie. So I'm extremely excited about that, and I'm extremely excited to burn it while I'm stitching and watching football, and it's going to be a wonderful thing. Thank you, Frankie. I'm over the moon with that. And I have to tell you, okay, you know, Frankie's an odd name for a female, and Johnny's an odd name for a female. I got both boxes the same day, and my husband was like, Cheryl, what's going on here? Frankie and Johnny? Isn't that a song? Isn't there a song, Frankie and Johnny? I think there is. But anyway, he was like, what's going on? I said, no, 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 no. Look how it's spelled. He said, okay. But I thought that was funny. So, yeah, he was like, you're getting packages from... Funny. So thank you, ladies. I just can't thank you enough. You got, you know, just... And then we have Carlene. Y'all grab a cup of coffee, okay? Because... Okay. Carlene said that her friend was downsizing, and she was helping her downsize, and she was the recipient of quite a bit of stuff from her friend, and she wanted to share it. And so she did several racks, and I'm one of the ones that was fortunate to receive one of her racks. And it took me all afternoon to go through and fondle and enjoy and look at everything that she sent me. She sent me 2 huge priority mail boxes completely stuffed full of stuff. And I'm not going to show you all of it because it would be here all day. She just overwhelmed me. And you know that's happening, and I don't know how to... Anyway, let me show you what the most special thing that she sent me. Look, she made this for me. She made this tote bag for me. Look at this. This is going to retreat with me. This is beautiful. It is. Look at this lining. Inside here, she put a rose sachet and a lavender sachet, and that's 2 of my absolutely favorite scents. Sachet, and I love sachets. I'm old school. Y'all know I'm old school. I love sachets. One of these is going in my underwear drawer. TMI. One of them's going in my underwear drawer, and I'm going to find another place to put the other one. Probably, you know, wouldn't that be nice in a stitching cabinet? So maybe it would make your stuff smell. Maybe that's Virginia's secret. Maybe she does that. But yeah, and also when you're remembering Shirley in your prayers, think about V2 Virginia. My Virginia's not feeling up to snuff either, so you guys remember her too, please. But look, Carlene also made me this pouch to match. This zipper pouch to match my bag. This is quilted, and it is absolutely beautiful. Carlene. Okay. Also, I'm not even going to try to show y'all everything that she sent me. She sent me sewing notions. She sent me a Q-snap. She sent me threads, bobbins, DMC, rickrack, ribbons, trims. She sent me spring hoops, which I use. I love these spring hoops. I use these for ornaments instead of my, well, I've got one small Q-snap, but I love these for ornaments. And some floss rings. She sent me a needle safe. This is wonderful. It's a magnetic needle safe. And a ton of petite needles. She sent me magnet boards. She sent me a magnifier that goes around your neck. She sent me clip-on magnifying glasses. Now I can do that over one on my lantern lane, no problem. She sent me fabric. Just Christmas. It was Christmas. And I mean, it just literally blew me away. So, big heart, big heart. And she told me she sent 3 other racks that day. She sent out 4 racks. That's going to come back to her tenfold, 100-fold. Carlene, I can't thank you enough. Thank you, sweet lady. You've just overwhelmed me. And I keep getting overwhelmed by you all. I mean, I don't know. But thank you for Carlene. Thank you, Frankie. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you. I mean, you guys are just, Rochelle, Wendy. I can't even, Virginia. I can't even. I'm a fortunate person. Okay, gift over retail therapy on. I ordered from the Cottage Needle, Miss Rochelle. I told you I had gotten the Halloween sampler. I also got the Christmas sampler, and she sent that to me. And see what I mean? It's on the copper penny, and with those floss, I don't understand that. I mean, it's beyond my realm of understanding. I mean, if this is the style these days, then I'm just too old-fashioned for this this current stitching. So I'll be changing that. But it's a beautiful, beautiful sampler, and it's just like the Halloween. And I'm going to do something where I can switch them out. But I love this, but just not like this. And I know the picture doesn't do it justice, but I can't even imagine seeing that actually stitched. You know, I'm sure it is lots of people's taste, but it's just, you know, I just need different colors. I love the chart. And I also got the Raven La-Di-Da from her. Once upon a midnight dreary while I pondered weak and weary. I love that. I've got that pretty black thread now to stitch that with. And more charts, because as Carolyn says, my friend Carolyn, hi Carolyn, she says charts are like chocolate cake, only my hips don't get bigger. Yep, gotta have them. Okay, that's it for retail therapy. I'm trying to be good. I'm not so good. Now, bags, I haven't made, well, I made one bag this week. I've made several for barters, and I'm not interested in bartering anymore for fabric. I'm overwhelmed now with fabric. with what I've bought and what I've bartered for. So I need to get a handle on things and get things, figure out where I'm going to store everything. So right now, bartering for fabric with bags is off the table. Okay, I just can't. I got to catch up first, and I've obligated myself to a lot of bags that I need to get done, and I'm kind of overwhelmed right now. So I'm going to take some time and get everything cleared up, and then I'll have more to offer. But right now, I just can't. Now, from last week, I wanted to tell you that I still have a couple bags available if you're interested. And if these don't go by Wednesday, I may put them out there on Instagram or my Etsy shop. So if it's after Wednesday when you're watching this, I guess the 19th, then check my Etsy shop to see if I've got any of them left. But here is, I still have the Christmas one. $25. That includes shipping in the U.S. only and includes the beaded zipper finder. And again, the finders will be packaged separately in bubble wrap in the corner of your envelope. So they're in the bag, just you gotta look for them. And then I have this one left. This is the black toile. Don't have any Harry Potter left. They went quickly. I have the sugar skull ones left. The pink and this black one with the black inside, and this red one. I have those left. So if you like sugar skulls, I'll hook you up. And then this is the one I made this week because I needed to use the thread that was left in my bobbin. So I made this one. It was really pretty. I've got this little, I love these beads. They're like pinky and they go really well with this bag. So I do have this one available. So if you're interested in any of those, just let me know. Now, speaking of bags, thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Diana D. Thank you, Melissa G. Thank you, Ray. And thank you, Patricia. I really appreciate you all bartering with me and for the purchases. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's do something fun. I hit a milestone on my FlossTube recently. And there is a FlossTube expectation that I think is out there. And okay, I hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm not one to, I mean, I'm excited that I have 1,000 people who are interested in watching my videos. Don't get me wrong. I'm very excited about that. But the people who started out with me and the people who found me early on and have continued to watch me every week, I don't want to wait until enough people subscribe to me to show my appreciation. And that's what I've tried to do. I've tried to share and show my appreciation to every single one of you all along. And that's what I like to do. I don't think that number, that just means, you know, that number is just, it's just a number. And that's not the people. You all are what's important, not that number. So I've tried to show my appreciation all along. So it's FlossTube kind of expected that you're supposed to do something big for your 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm going to do something big, but this is not because of that. This is just because I appreciate every one of you. I appreciate number 20. I appreciate number 33. I appreciate number 142. I don't, you know, I appreciate every single one of you. So, what? He's been patient, hasn't he? I'm going to let's do that, okay? He's been patient. He's been a good boy. Let me get that. Hold on. Okay, Chester appreciates everyone who says hey to Chester when you comment. He appreciates everybody looking at him. He appreciates everybody not judging him because he's rolling his eyes. And he's very thankful for all of you as well. So he wants to have his own giveaway this week. And what he's offering, because he's so excited about Halloween, is he's offering this Halloween folk sampler by Gloria and Pat. That's the sampler, and as a bonus on the back you get a Harvest folk art sampler for fall. So it's two charts in one. So this is what he wants to share, and he wants you to give him a compliment. Use his name and give him a compliment, and he will enter you in his drawing. He's paying postage. I done told him this is his doing, but he wants you to pay him a compliment. A little couple 3 words. Pay Chester a compliment in your comment, and you'll be entered for this chart. And he will pick a winner next week. Okay, you happy? Rolling his eyes. Okay, but back to what I'm doing. Okay, we're going to have some fun, and I hope all of you enjoy this, and I hope that you will participate. We're going to have a scavenger hunt, and I'm not going to call it a scavenger hunt because people will search for that, the YouTube people who look for giveaways and stuff, I'm sure. So we're not going to call it a scavenger hunt. We're going to call it a fall frolic. That's what we're calling it. But you know it's a scavenger hunt. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 10 clues, and you have to answer those 10 questions and email me, don't comment here, you email me your answers and you'll be entered. Okay, now what I'm going to give you 10 videos, and I'm going to give you 10 clues, and you have to go to that video and answer the question. I'm going to give you minute markers so you don't have to watch 10 videos unless you want to. But in this journey you might find somebody that you're interested in watching. So I'm going to read you the clues here, and then in the show notes I'm going to put down the links to the videos, and I'm going to shuffle them. I'm not going to put them in order. So you got to go, you know, if I mention somebody's FlossTube, you have to go and find that link to that FlossTube. I can't make it that, you know, I can't do it for you. And if you will write down the numbers or the names of the FlossTubes as you're watching my video and the minute markers, then you can go down and click on that link and go to that video and watch that. Okay? And then answer the question. So the prize, I am going to make 3 project bags for 3 winners, and you'll get to choose your fabric. Just the outer fabric. I'll pair it with an interior fabric, and I'll make your zipper finder. But I'll give you a choice of 3 or 4 fabrics when I announce the winners, and then you all will you'll choose your fabric. The 3 winners will choose their fabric, and then I will make them a custom project bag. Okay, so there'll be 3 winners, and so you may have to watch this part of this video, make a note of the minute marker right here on my video so that you can go back if you need to. This will be open until October 1st. My FlossTube on October 1st, I will have the names of the 3 winners. Okay, so let's get started. Let's see. Okay, the first one is a FlossTuber, Doodlebug Stitcher, Donna. Episode number 10. What is on her custom corner gauge? Donna, Doodlebug Stitcher, episode 10. What is on her corner gauge? Minute marker 20 to 22. 20-minute mark to 20-minute 22. I'm just going to do them in order as I got them. Number 2. Name 3 of Kitten Stitcher's fabric names. You know, she gives her fabrics unique names. Name 3 that are in her shop right now. And I know in 2 weeks they might be sold out, but if I'm in doubt, I can always message her and she'll tell me if that was one of them. So name 3 of Kitten Stitcher's unique fabric names. Number 3, Heidi Cran, episode number 10. What does her pouch say? What does her pouch say? Minute marker, 4 minutes to 5 minutes. No, 4 minutes to 6 minutes I've got. What does her pouch say? Number 4, the Dabbling Shepherdess. And it is her FlossTube et al. Exciting News. FlossTube et al. Exciting News. And it's dated 7/29. The Dabbling Shepherdess, that's Sarah. What did Becky send Sarah? What did Becky send Sarah? Minute marker, 22 minutes to 24 minutes. Number 5, Jabid Neary. Her Woodland Journal Flip Through, August 2018. What is on the center page? Minute marker, 9 minutes to 11 minutes. What is on the center page? Jabid Neary, Woodland Journal Flip Through, August 2018. Number 6, Stitch Party of 1, FlossTube number 8. Who designed the fox kit? Stitch Party of 1, FlossTube number 8. Who designed the fox kit? Minute marker, 9 to 11. Okay, number 7. Cos Stitchers, KOS, Cos Stitchers FlossTube, number 32A. That's Sarah. Her name's Sarah as well, and she's a McKinney. Cos Stitcher FlossTube 32A. Who lives on the other end of the Fife Circular? Who lives on the other end of the Fife Circular? Minute marker, 14 to 15. Number 8 is Hoodlums times 4, my friend Wendy. Her video Christmas Junk Journal. That's Hoodlums times 4. Her video entitled Christmas Junk Journal. Where did she and her sister spend the day? Minute marker, 3 to 5. Where did she and her sister spend the day? Minute marker, 3 to 5. Number 9, Link is my homeboy. It's Heather. On her finish parade, FlossTube, she did a Legend of Zelda series cross stitch on Black Ada. What is the name of that project? She did a Legend of Zelda series project on Black Ada. What is the name of that project? Minute marker, 6 to 8. And then the last one is Rochelle, the Cottage Needle. Go to the Cottage Needle on Etsy and name 2 things that Rochelle has on sale right now. And I know that will change over the next 2 weeks as well, so I can always check with her. But go to her shop and name 2 things that she has on sale right now. So there's your 10 questions. There's your scavenger hunt. So I hope you have a lot of fun, and you've got 2 weeks to do it. So email me your answers. Please number them 1 to 10 and have fun. And like I said, on those FlossTubers, you don't have to watch the whole episode, but if you do and you enjoy it, then give them a subscribe, okay? All right. Last thing I'd like to say is my prayers go out to everyone affected by Hurricane Florence. The flooding is really, really bad. We haven't gotten our rain yet. It's supposed to hit this evening, I think, through the next couple days. So we still are waiting for her to arrive here, but she's a lot of devastation. So my husband and I are definitely sending our prayers out to those people affected. Now, I don't have any recent pictures because I didn't feel good this week and we didn't go anywhere. So be sure and check out my planner videos if you're interested in planning. Check out my Stitch With Me videos. I'll try to do those every week. I can't guarantee it, but it's a little hard. You know, I like the way Kitten Stitcher does her Hang With Me, and it would be a lot easier to film that way, but y'all don't want to see me in my grubbies. That's not something that I'm going to expose y'all to. So, I mean, but anyway, no. But I like the way she does it, and it's a lot of fun to hang out with her. Anyway, I hope everyone has a wonderful week, and until I see you again, happy stitching.